Hello and welcome to Natna News Stream, your trusted source for breaking news and in-depth analysis. We bring you the stories shaping our world, delivered straight to you. Stay informed and engaged, and don't forget to like, share and subscribe for the latest updates. These are today's headlines. Alexander Isak's double fires Newcastle into the Premier League's top four. 3 Azerbaijani ships detained in Eritrean waters spark speculation. Nigerian military claims success against Islamist militants in Borno State. Outrage grows over South Africa's minor standoff, leaving 87 dead. U.S. plans sanction on Sudan's army chief Abdel Fattah al-Burhan. Sudan's Burhan orders investigation into alleged abuses in Al Jazeera. Ethiopian army plans withdrawal, leaving Amhara conflict to militias. Israel and Hamas reach a Gaza ceasefire deal after 15 months of war. Ukraine downs 34 Russian drones during an overnight attack. And India's historic space docking success advances future space station plan. News in brief. Newcastle United surged into the Premier League's top four after resounding 3-0 victory over Wolves. Swedish forward Alexander Isak delivered a stellar performance, scoring twice and solidifying his place as one of the league's standout players this season. Isak's first goal came in the 34th minute, a deflecting shot that wrong-footed Wolves goalkeeper Josh saw. Shortly after, Isak doubled the lead by converting a pass from Bruno Guimaraes. Anthony Gordon sealed the win with a late goal, ensuring Newcastle's 6th consecutive league victory. Manager Eddie Howe praised the team's resilience after a poor mid-season spell, highlighting their ambition for a Champions League spot. Newcastle now sits just 3 points behind Nottingham Forest in third place. Eritrea's detention of 3 Azerbaijani ships for allegedly entering its waters on November 7 has stirred social media speculation. Reports suggest the ships may be carrying weapons tied to a hostile government, though Eritrean authorities have not confirmed or denied the claims. Eritrean officials are known for their thorough investigations, sometimes taking months to release findings. A similar incident in 2011 involved the detention of British mercenaries for 6 months before an official statement was made. The ongoing investigation underscores Eritrea's cautious approach to maritime security. The Nigerian military has announced the elimination of 76 Boko Haram and ISWAP militants in recent operations across Borno State. The operations, conducted between January 7 and 13, targeted insurgent strongholds in Dambo, Bama, and Chibok. Major General Edward Buba revealed that troops rescued 8 hostages, apprehended 72 suspects, and seized weapons including grenades and AK-47 rifles. Despite these successes, no details were provided about potential troop casualties. Borno State remains at the center of Nigeria's long-standing insurgency, with over a decade of conflict displacing millions. The death toll in a South African minor standoff has reached 87, sparking outrage over police tactics. Authorities had initially refused to assist miners trapped in an abandoned gold mine, opting to smoke them out by cutting off food supplies. Police spokesperson Atelda Math reported that 246 survivors were rescued during a court-ordered operation, while 78 bodies were recovered underground. Community groups, frustrated by the authorities' inaction, had launched their own rescue efforts. Calls for an independent inquiry into the government's handling of the crisis are growing, with critics questioning why the situation escalated so severely. The U.S. is preparing financial sanctions against Sudan's military leader Abdel Fattah al-Burhan, insiders report. This move follows similar measures against his rival Mohammed Hamdan Dagalo amid Sudan's ongoing civil war. These sanctions aim to address alleged civilian targets and obstruction of humanitarian aid by Burhan's forces. Observers note that Washington's actions signal neutrality in the conflict, which stems from a 2021 coup and escalated into full-scale war in 2023. As international diplomatic efforts continue, Sudan faces a deepening humanitarian crisis. Sudan's General Abdel Fattah al-Burhan has launched an investigation into alleged abuses against civilians in Al Jazeera state. This follows accusations of killings and detentions targeting the Al-Kanabi community during the army's recapture of Wad Madani from the RSF. The investigation, led by First Assistant Attorney General Yasser Bashir al-Bukhari, aims to gather evidence and document events within a week. Rights groups have welcomed the move but remain skeptical about its outcomes. The RSF's ongoing conflict with Sudan's army continues to devastate local communities. Ethiopia's army has announced its withdrawal from the Amhara region, entrusting the ongoing conflict against Fano rebels to local militias. Major General Alamshet Degefe stated that the divided and poorly organized rebels can be managed by police and militia forces. The move allows the Ethiopian National Defense Forces to regroup after extensive operations in Tigray and Oromia. Analysts view the decision as part of broader military restructuring efforts. The conflict's resolution remains uncertain, with communities bearing the brunt of the violence. Israel and Hamas have agreed to a ceasefire after 15 months of war in Gaza, leaving the territory devastated. The deal, mediated by Qatar, Egypt, and the US, includes a phased withdrawal of Israeli forces and the release of captives on both sides. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has faced internal political challenges over the agreement, with delays in its approval highlighting tensions within this coalition government. The ceasefire marks a critical step towards rebuilding Gaza, where more than 60% of infrastructure has been destroyed. Ukraine's Air Force reported intercepting 34 out of 55 drones launched by Russia overnight. Electronic warfare disrupted an additional 18 drones, preventing them from reaching their targets. Debris from downed drones damaged energy infrastructure in Poltava, leaving 300 users without power. Russia's relentless drone attacks continue to strain Ukraine's defenses, this according to media reports. Officials emphasized the need for international support as the conflict drags on. India's space agency, ISRO, successfully conducted its first space docking test, joining two small spacecraft in orbit. The milestone paves the way for future ambitions, including an Indian space station and a manned moon mission. The docking process, delayed multiple times, was executed flawlessly, making India the fourth country to achieve this feat after the United States, Russia, and China. This achievement underscores India's growing role in global space exploration. Well, that's all the news for today on Natna News Stream. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for the latest updates. See you next time.